Hey y'all, welcome back. Last night I showed my little Sephora and Ulta Christmas makeup haul, just makeup that I got with gift cards, and I wanted to try some of it out and play with it today. So that's what I'm doing. Big rings. I'm just using this Origins Mega Mushroom Relief and Resilience Soothing Lotion as a toner. I'm just trying to use it up because I have like a few drops left. I don't know that it really does anything. It doesn't seem to get rid of my redness, but it smells really nice. And I like this little bottle. I did not pay retail for that. I got it at TJ Maxx, so I don't know. Hopefully my skin won't be super crusty. And then I'm going to use this really old e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. Now 4 times bigger. I think it'll still work. I am cat sitting actually at the house that I pay rent at, but I pretty much never stay at. I pretty much always stay at my boyfriend's. So I had a few like straggler products that I had left behind that I just like, I don't know, didn't use that much or didn't care about that much. And this was one of them. I mean, it's not terrible at all, but I'm kind of, I don't know, I'm on and off with using primers. But today I feel like it might be helpful because I've just, you know, it's winter and I've been a little bit crusty. And let's see where to go. Another straggler. And another thing I left over here was this e.l.f. Flawless Satin Foundation in the shade Pearl. This might be, it's just a little separated. This might be a terrible shade match, but we'll see. Okay, it's still got the fragrance, but it seems to have dampened a little bit, which is nice. When I first got this, I mean, it just has a really strong, like, old perfumey scent, and I did not care for it. I'm just gonna put this out. I'm gonna use the mirror from my Rare Beauty highlighter because I don't have a hand mirror. I don't know why I've been in the mood to apply foundation with a brush lately. I just got a message, and it's just a marketing text from Kaja. I don't know why or how they got my number, but they text a lot, and I've never bought anything from them. Although I've, you know, heard good things about those bouncy bento trios, and then also the like winged liner stamp. But I've never actually swatched or seen any of their product in person. And it's always, it's a little more than I want to pay for it. I don't know, it just, I'm sure it performs well, but it just doesn't look that. I don't know, it's in that mid-range, sort of, in terms of luxury, and I'm like, I would just rather pay a little more for something more luxurious or less for something more drugstore-y. This is not a good mirror. This is kind of not a good ring to apply makeup. It's got this like elastic, and it's very like, this is definitely more of a cocktail cocktail ring. I'm just spraying setting spray on my sponge. Hopefully that won't do something weird. I'm in the bathroom, but the bathroom I'm in actually has the sink is messed up right now and is like, the pipes are disconnected, so I can't dampen my beauty blender. Oh man, I really need a dermaplane too. I gave myself a set of dermaplane razors for Christmas. Like I put them in my stocking, but I haven't opened them. Itchy. Yeah, this stuff kind of itches me a little. I don't know. It seems like it's an okay match, I think. I don't know. It's so weird because a lot of times I'll match something to my neck, but then my neck doesn't match my chest. Like I have a lot more pink in my chest. Although in this current lighting, I think it kind of makes me look a little bit more fair. I love this lighting. Okay, so and yeah, I'm taking this thing off. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna do some of my Maybelline Fit Me concealer in shade 11. Again, I don't think this is exactly the right shade for me. Okay. And set with my e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder. I did see in Ulta they had displayed the new e.l.f. Halo pressed powders, and I thought about it, but I also still have a lot of this Halo Glow powder. It feels like I can't use it up, even though, God, I spill like half of it every time I use it, but I've still got that, and I've still got an Ace Beauté powder, like the loose powder, so I'm like, I don't really want to buy another powder. Even though a pressed powder would be really convenient to have, actually. But it just didn't seem like a fun, I don't know, Christmas makeup purchase, as like, powder is one of those like workman products that's not very fun to buy, like eyebrow stuff and like, I don't know, black eyeliner. Like, I don't get excited about that. And I did swatch some other powders at Sephora. I remember being really impressed by the Makeup Forever? Yeah, Makeup Forever had a really, really smooth, like, pressed setting powder that I think was one of the ones that I screeched about. Oh my God. I ended up getting 3 different blushes. I got 2 of the new shades of the e.l.f. Liquid Camo blush. The You Lie Like a Rug. What is Bold Face Lilac and Copper Etiquette. And swatched them last night, and I kind of instantly regretted getting them because these are so pigmented, and I don't know, I don't necessarily think more pigment is better, like, especially if you're quite fair. I'm gonna try out the Benetint. This is just the OG. I like it because it looks like a weird vial of something unsavory. It's kind of vampiric. Where do I want to put this? Ooh, it's nice and cold. I love putting cold things on my face. Okay, let's see how. Ooh, oh no, it's like dripping. Maybe I should have done like sponge with one and brush with the other. Oh yeah, and this has like a slight rose scent that I really like. Oh god, oh no. All right. That might end up being one that I blend out on my hand first. No, I really wanted, does this say lip and cheek stain? Okay. Hopefully this won't irritate my lips or my throat. Sometimes lip products like make my throat scratchy, which freaks me out. Let's see. Wow, I have like a big hole in my lip. Oh god. I do love that rose water smell. That's wonderful. And it's really cool to the touch. What fun! Do I want to do another? All right, I'm gonna try the lilac blush. I think I'm gonna skip Copper Etiquette for now because it's a lot warmer, and I also have this blue eyeshadow, so I think that might, I mean, I guess it could be kind of complementary colors, but if I want to have more of just a cooler toned look. So that's like a dab, a single dab of the lilac. And I mean, it does not sheer out very much. Where the hell should I put it? I don't know, I guess below this. I can't wait to get contacts so I can actually see what I'm doing. I don't know, y'all, this looks... It's a big streak. This kind of looks like how my cheeks look when I lay on my hand. Okay. All right, I'm gonna actually put on the highlighter. But, oh, let's see. So I don't have that many brushes with me, and I don't want to adulterate it with blush color. So maybe I will use this blush I use for my foundation, since it's just more of a plain color. Ooh, look how that picked up on the brush. And I know this isn't the right kind of brush to use, but I don't care. I don't mind having a really shiny face. I think it's fabulous. But I was... This is the shade Enlighten. And it's so cute. It's just like a little pod. Yeah. so elemental. And then I've also got this Half Magic, oh no, I snapped it, or Immaculate. But they're not really, I don't know if they would, obviously thematically they kind of go together, the swimming pool and the mermaid, but I don't think color-wise these are gonna, because this is really teal and this is a lot more gray. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to incorporate them. I'm sad my little cardboard packet broke. I mean, these are supposed to be like compostable, just little things, and you can take the single out, which is cool. But I also really like the little package. Like, I love that shade of chartreuse a lot. The only problem, I like these the cardboard palettes too, but they don't have a mirror, which is kind of a drawback. But at least I guess they're probably fully recyclable, which is cool. Okay, I've got 2 brushes. I remember packing, because I'm not at home. Well, yeah, I'm not at my like normal residence where all my makeup is. Yes, this one, my little packing brush, is essential. And I'm sure these already have, oh yeah, this still has some like red on it. They still have to wipe out as much shadow as I can in on this towel. Seems okay. So the shadow might come out looking a little more purple because I've got some reds in here from my holiday eyeshadow. Oh, come on, you bastard. I kind of want one of those like silicone brush cleaners, but I'm also like, I don't need to buy another piece of plastic junk and perpetuate that. Not that, you know, single consumer decisions really make that big of a deal, but I don't know, the less plasticky things I can buy, I guess the better. I'm saying this as someone who bought a ball of the mini brands yesterday and lost my shit because they were awesome. So who knows what I'm talking about. I'm a hypocrite. Okay, how am I gonna do this? All right, I think I'm gonna start, it's going to require dexterity. Please, I'm gonna be so mad if I drop this highlighter. All right, so I'm gonna go into Calm Down. These do kick up a lot in the pan, these shadows, especially with these brushes. I think they cause it to. And I don't have, I forgot to pack my, what should you call it? My primer, my eye primer, so we might be in some patchy territory. I'm so pleased with that highlighter though, that makes my day. And I've been watching it for like 7 months, 6 months. I really thought I wanted, the 2 things I was really set on were this highlighter, and then I wanted to get a red blush, and I was looking at either the House Labs, watermelon one, or the Dior red one. And just based on how they look swatched out on my cheeks in the store, I just really didn't think that it was a good look for me. But then again, the super fluorescent lighting at Sephora is, I feel, pretty unforgiving, and I was like, I don't know if I'll look this bad in other light. Again, I really struggle with my non-dominant eye just because of my dexterity and my astigmatism. And just generally being like blind as a bat. And I have not gotten a new prescription in years. I probably need to do that because I get a lot of like eyeball headaches. And I think it's contributing to me wrinkling here. I've always been a brow furrower though, just by nature. I've always just been kind of a scowler. I don't know, I have a pretty expressive face. And that's fine, that's a good thing. Because I'm not a poker player, so I don't have to worry about it. It's a pretty shade, and I think it looks good with my eyes. Sometimes certain blues can look, I'm gonna go in to this darkest Sia. Certain blues I think can make my eyes look kind of swampy in a way that I don't like kind of dulled in color. Like I have gold, I don't know, I guess I have hazel eyes. I've got sort of green gold, a little bit of gray. And I like things that make the gold pop. Like if I wear a gold shadow and it brings the gold out, that looks really pretty. But there's a certain like shade of blue that just really, it can kind of just drown my eye out too much. It just doesn't, I don't know. But I feel like these have enough kind of gray. I don't know. We'll see. I was just drawn to the color story. A lot of times, I mean, I don't always wear eye makeup to, you know, flatter myself. Sometimes I just am like, I like that color. I want to wear it. I think I'm going to go underneath with Calm Down with that crease color. What was I saying about the blush? Yeah, the red blush, it just didn't, I didn't think it suited me. And I did look at the Merit Flesh Balm in the shade Rouge, and that one had a bit more translucency, which I think would have worked better, and I would have maybe gotten that, but they did not have any in store. And I am an impatient greed bucket, and I wanted something right then and there, so I didn't get it. I didn't have it ordered or whatever. Oh gosh, there's so many pretty ones that I want to use. All right, I'm going to use Out of the Blue right here. Spray my brush with my spray. And somehow got eyeshadow on my nose. Oh, bless my heart. Oh, that's a pretty color. See, I do think this is starting to get swampy. So maybe I need to keep it light in the future. Go to the light shades. Oh, but that's such a pretty, like, look at that. I love that color. Hopefully I don't have too many like gaps. All right, and then there's so many I want to use. Like I want to use 2000s. I want to use Angel Light. I want to use In the Zen. I'm gonna use Angel Light. See, it has almost like a little lavender shift. Ooh, that's pretty. Look at that. Did y'all hear that? Okay. And I'm going to use some Malibu Waves in the center. I don't have my glitter glue, but we'll just hope for the best. So this one is, yeah, that really crumbly. Like I probably need to glue with this. And, wow, I really need to clean that up. Right. I got the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil, which it's in a shade, it's like a copper shade, so I'm like, that's not really go. But I'm gonna try to put it on just close to my lash line, and I'm gonna spare you of that pain. Okay, I tried my best. I have really sensitive eyes, so I have a hard time tightlining. And yeah, the pencil it's good. It's very like hefty and weighty. Is the back metal? Yeah, I think it's, well, it feels like plastic, but it's got a good like, I don't know, it feels weighted in your hand, kind of like the difference between like if you've cooked with a cheap knife and then you've cooked with a nice knife, like a Hinkle or like a Japanese knife, and it just has that nice like balance. It kind of had that going on. And it's really glidey. And the thing is, it's so like soft that it really like loses the sharpness quickly. And I'm afraid of sharpening because I just have so much bad luck with sharpening pencils and having them like just disappear immediately and get all wonky. Even though I have like a Revlon, you know, triple barrel sharpener, but so hopefully that will actually sharpen well. I know Urban Decay themselves have the Grindhouse sharpener. So if the Revlon one doesn't work, I might try that one, but it should work. It seems stupid to have to like use a proprietary sharpener just for whatever. And then I'm using the e.l.f. Lash Extender Tubing Mascara. I've talked about this in the past and I'm liking it. It's definitely just like a different style of mascara that I'm accustomed to. Very heavy. It drags your lashes down, but it does give you kind of those like splonky spider lashes, which can be kind of fun. My issue with it is, so it, you know, it makes these tubes over your lashes, and then, see, look how it's getting all like, which I kind of like, but, the problem is, yeah, it makes these tubes so it kind of like crusts up, and I'm like kind of, I've been a picker my whole life, like, scab, it's gross, but like scabs and things, and it gets kind of like scabby, and it's like kind of fun to like fuck with and rub and like kind of pick off, and then I end up like pulling my lashes out. Whereas with like a traditional mascara, I don't, you know, I try not to touch my lashes because I don't want to get it all smudged and everything. So I almost feel like this is not a good choice for me just because of my own personal neuroses. But yeah, that is a very quick and dirty makeup try on. I think I'm gonna get a lot of, something is itching something's itching the fuck out of my eye. I think I'm gonna get a lot of, definitely the highlighter I love, and I think I'm gonna get some good use out of the So Elemental. The cheek stuff's all, we'll see. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go in. All right, I'm actually gonna go in with this other palette I brought with me, this Il Makiage Quad, and let's see. I'm just gonna go into this sort of rose beige shade and try to go, oh, I don't have much space, do I? And this is a big brush. I wish I had my little Blend Bunny detail brushes. I was just thinking of going along the edge of this a little bit just so that it's kind of blends into my actual skin tone a little better and doesn't just like stand out there. I also forgot to pack any sort of brow product, so that is why my brows are kind of wonky. I think that really speaks to my current state of discontent with my brow products. I don't think I like this stain color on my lips. I would rather have something more nude or darker with this eye. I don't know, is that doing anything? And I've come to, I previously had talked shit about this formula, but I've actually come to appreciate it a bit more. I described it as gummy, which I think is kind of accurate, but it's definitely like I guess, sort of cream to powder-y. But it blends out. I mean, it's really smooth and it blends really, really nicely. And there's like no fallout from it, which is pleasant. These shimmer shades or metallics, whatever, do really, really, really emphasize my eyelid texture, but you know, what you gonna do? Yeah, I don't know if that helped, but I wear glasses anyway, so you probably can't even see anything. I'm gonna do finger swatches of the Soil Elemental palette because I kind of swatched it on my arm last night and it was kind of a shit show. Really love this little shift in Angelite. Angelite, Stay Low Key. 2000s. All Vibes. Malibu Waves. In the Zen. That's pretty. Calm Down. Out of the Blue. Ooh, that's so pretty. And see ya. So there they are. So the Malibu Waves is that, you know, kind of crumbly, flaky glitter that isn't the best. And then Angelite, I guess, is sort of a soft shimmer. It's got a little shift. That's matte. Really pretty. Sort of satiny shimmer, matte. Satiny shimmer, matte. And then this one is like really, it's like more, it's pretty buttery. And then that one's kind of a bit crumblier, but it's also got a little sheen to it. Yeah, super pretty. I hope you all enjoyed watching me put on a okay base of makeup and enjoy the last few days of the year. I'm gonna go and write in my Hobonichi Techo the remaining pages that I have for 2024, do some like my best of lists and my retrospectives and all that stuff. Just chill and enjoy my Sunday night, and I hope that you are enjoying yourself wherever you are.